God often leads his people into situations that are beyond our ability to handle. But he does this not to frustrate us, but he does this that he might be revealed through our lives. The Apostle Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, we don't want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about the trouble we experienced in the province of Asia. We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired of life itself. Indeed, we felt we had received the sentence of death. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God. You see, God wants us to rely upon him and not upon ourselves. So he often sets us in situations that are beyond our ability to handle. But God doesn't do this to scare us or to frustrate us. He does this that he might show up in our lives and through our lives and that he might get the glory. I remember back in 2012 when God led our church to relocate. When we started that process of following God and relocation, we didn't know where we were going. We didn't know how long it would take. We didn't know how much it was going to cost. We didn't know how many of our people would be willing to go with us. But we started that journey. And over a period of about 6 years or more, God did one miracle after the other, just a series of miracles to get us where we are today. During that time, one of the sweet ladies from our church was talking to a friend of hers who did not believe in God. She was recounting to her friend all the series of miracles that God was doing for our church. When she got through, she says to her friend, "What do you think about that?" And her atheist friend said, "Well, only God could do that." You see, God wants to work in my life and in your life in such a way that he is glorified and that people see him at work in our lives. Will you trust him? Will you rely upon him so he can get the glory?